Welcome to Kids True Crime. Pulling up, hit and go. It's showtime. Hey, hey. Chat squad rolling in line. Best crew on the screen, that's the headline. We pull up to the scene, Mr. calling out each detail. Real clean, Patty said, just judging the fee. Running double dropping theories at top speed. Caroline Cooper in caps lock. Rachel from Mars with the straight talk. Angel in the back with the side eye. We ride or die in the live, let the time fly. Welcome to Kids True Crime. True Crime. We got push people talking in real time. Real time. We got trolls in the corner, we don't mind. Hit them with a one-liner, fill from behind. Best community on this whole site. We laugh, we roast, but we hold tight. Get a little puppy, that's what we're here for. Bad ass fight, yeah. Up, shoot score. Bad ass fight, yeah. 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 Right, left, right, yeah. Right, yeah. Support. Melissa in the bushes on patrol, putting out the fires when the rumors roll. Flames toddler in the back, all jokes. Inside last of the day one's folks. Feel the chatter climbing up the chat wall. Names flying fast, can't catch them all. From the first bell ring to the last word said. We beans, tease, pieces till it's time for bed. Welcome to Kids True Crime. True Crime. We got bush people talking in real time. Real time. We got trolls in the corner, we don't mind. Hit them with a one-line, fall from behind. Best community on this whole site. We laugh, we roast, but we hold tight. Get a little pocket, that's what we're here for. Back, ass, light, yeah. I'm a blast with boy. Back, ass, light, yeah. 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 Back, ass, light, yeah. Drop a heart in the chat for the day ones. Drop a flame for the late night reruns. If you know, then you know that's the code word. Kit says what she thinks, every quote heard. We stay loud, stay proud when the stream's on. Same fam, same clan when the cam's gone. One click, one link, and we're back at the door to the badass softcore lore. Welcome to Kids True Crime. True Crime. We got bush people talking in real time. Real time. We got trolls in the corner, we don't mind. Hit them with a one-line, fall from behind. Best community on this whole side. We laugh, we roast, but we hold tight. Get a little cookie, that's what we're here for. Bad as bud, yeah. Ash love core. Bad as bud, yeah. 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 Bad as bud, yeah.
Hello, hello. Before we begin, prayers up for Misty's son. Him and his wife are going to have a child. She's 20 weeks pregnant, 21, and her water broke. So not good. But let's pray. Misty, don't take it me that way. You know how I am. Sometimes things come out wrong. I love you. I pray. Prayers up. Okay, let me say hi. Hi, sis. How you doing? Patty.
Patty, do you want to play a game? I want to play a game. Ha 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 ha.
All right, and here we go to hi, Bird Dog. I hope you're still my friend. Hi, Carolyn Cooper. How you doing? How you doing? People in the bushes. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Thought I'd do something a little different. Amber, wherever Amber is, what was I going to say about Amber now? I don't remember. I was going to say something about Amber. I hope everybody's well. I feel like, doing like different cases, right? Different things. Well, of course, we like doing Wade Wilson. And we did that. There's more to come, people. There's a lot more to come. Yeah. Hopefully I get what I want by tonight. No, it's already 6. Oh, my God. Okay. Just making sure. I'm a bad friend, people. I've been a bad friend, but you guys, I haven't been able to focus. For real. Real talk here. I'm having surgery on the 15th, but I've been having to go to all these special doctors and do all these tests. And all the stuff with my eyes is just overwhelming. And today I had my pre-op. It's just every day something. I can't wait till this is over with. But will it be better? I could be able to see, and I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna love it, people. It's all gonna work out. It's all gonna work out. Let's see what else. What else do I want to say? So right now, let's do David because LA prosecutor put out some documents. This is TMZ. You suck. This is what I want to say to TMZ. Hold up. Want to know why? You want to know why? TMZ. Okay, this is a public court document here, right? That anybody can go get. Hold on, let me take this off. Okay, see? TMZ, they watermarked theirs. They watermarked it. I'm like, oh shit. You're doing it wrong. TMZ, that's not what you do. Here, let me show you guys. There's a David's Reddit, and that's where everybody, I swear to God, everybody gets their information from there. I'm keeping up with the case, but I don't talk about it. But there's a Reddit thread that I read. It's called David Idiots. Okay? But look at. Let me show you what they did. I laughed. I'm like, oh God, you guys suck. Where is it? Oh, look what TMZ did. TMZ, what's this shit? What's this shit? It's a public court document. Hey, if anybody wants the document, let me know. I'll send it to you. If you want this document that we're going to go through, I will send it to you. Jesus, TMZ. You're doing too much now. Doing too much. All right, let's do it. All right, are we all good? Can we see? Can we see, people? Let's make this big. Here we go, okay? All right, so this came out April 29th. People's brief regarding prelim hearing evidence. Date, April 29th at 1:30 p.m. Here are the background facts. The dismembered body of 14-year-old Celeste was discovered in the front trunk of defendant's Tesla on September 8th, 2025. The vehicle had been towed 3 days prior from 1405 Bluebird Ave, which is parked approximately 400 feet from the defendant's home. This is weird, you guys. I mean, it's weird. It don't make any sense. From his home at 1368, what is it? Dehaney? Place in Hollywood Hills, surveillance video and other evidence confirmed defendant was the last person to drive the vehicle. Oh, snap. They got that. What's going on here? Can you guys see it? Can you see it? Hold on a minute. How come when I'm... There we go. You can. Okay. All right, people. Let me continue with this. So that's crazy. Boy, this is weird. On September 8th, the manager of the tow yard where the Tesla was impounded noted the strong smell of decay and the presence of flies coming from the vehicle. He notified LAPD, Hollywood auto detectives, who determined that Tesla was registered to defendant through departmental resources. At the tow yard, LAPD detectives opened the Tesla front storage compartment, observed a black cadaver bag covered in insects. Oh, come on now. Inside the bag, they discovered a severely decomposed head and torso. Oh my God. A plastic garbage bag beneath the black cadaver bag contained the dismembered arms and legs. However, the victim's ring and pinky finger on her left hand have been amputated. What do they call it? Amputated. I mean, she's dismembered. Jesus. Whatever. This is horrible. And were not found in the Tesla. What, did he keep it for a trophy? What? This is weird. On September 16th, LA medical examiner possibly identified the body from dental records. LAPD robbery homicide detective determined the victim and the defendant met January 2022. She was 11 years old. They began a sexual relationship November 2023, and the victim was just 13 years old, and the defendant was 18. Detectives learned that the victim had been reported missing to the Riverside County Sheriff. Here, let me look at my chat here. Everybody okay? I want to check on my people. We good? We good? Okay, glad you're here. He is in big trouble, ain't he? This is crazy. I only read a little bit of this, just so you know. All right. Where am I? Okay, she was 13, he was 18. She was reported missing by Riverside County Sheriff's Department by her family, who lives in Lake Elsinore? I don't know what that is. February and April 2024, RSSD telephone contact defendant on February 17, 2024, after they identified a phone number in the victim's phone records that belonged to him. During the call, defendant claimed he had spoken to the victim last on February 13th, 14th of 2024, but stated he was unaware she was a minor or that she'd been reported missing. Oh, come on. The RCSD advised him that LA County Sheriff's Department deputies would be coming to his home. On that day, defendant was living at that place in West Hollywood. RSSD requested that the LASD conduct a welfare check at the defendant's home. The LASD deputies went into defendant's home that night at 8:15 p.m. Let's see, where am I? And informed the victim that the victim of the 13. Okay, hold on a minute. Hold on. I got to get this right. Sorry. And informed him the victim was a 13-year-old runaway. Defendant again claimed he was unaware she was a minor, and he had only met her once in person in November 2023. However, defendant showed deputies a yearbook photo of the victim he had on his cell phone. Although he claimed to be unaware of the victim, where the victim was at the time, she returned home 2 days later. So, okay, it sounds like, from what I've been seeing and stuff, she didn't deserve this. I don't want people thinking otherwise. But she was a runaway. She would run away all the time. You know, just one of those kids. And this is sad. Very sad. Despite being informed by law enforcement that the victim was only 13, defendant continued to pursue her. After the victim returned home in February 2024, her parents took her cell phone. Defendant drove to Lake, wherever they lived. How do you guys say that? El Snero? Say it in the chat, please, so I can pronounce it right. And paid the junior high school student in the victim's class $1,000 to give the victim a cell phone defendant purchased so they could stay in contact. Throughout 2024, the victim spent significant time with defendant, including summer weekends at his home in Hollywood Hills and traveling with him to Las Vegas, London, Texas to meet his family. How was she able to get to London? I mean, is this a country? You guys are just saying Las Vegas, London. I mean, if it's a country, how did that happen? How is that possible? I'm just saying. You got to have a El Censor. Okay. And Texas to meet his family. Text exchanges between the victim and the defendant contain reference to sex, pregnancy, abort, and use of Plan B emergency contraceptive. There's also explicit photos documenting, corroborating their sexual relationship. In November 2024, defendant and the victim broke up. Although they continued to communicate, the text messages suggest they also continued to have sexual relations. April 23rd, 2025 is likely the date the victim's death and when all her cell activity ceased. The night prior, April 22nd, 2025, the defendant and the victim engaged in a lengthy argument described in detail in their text messages. The messages revealed that the victim's jealousy over defendant's relationship with other women. As defendant led her to believe they had a future together, she became extremely upset and threatened to disclose damaging information about her relationship with him to end his career and destroy his life. Defendant's first studio album is due to be released on April 25th, 2025. He had emerged a multi-million-dollar career already in progress. He also had multiple product endorsements, which were highly profitable. At approximately 8:40 p.m. on April 23rd, 2025, defendant sent an Uber to transport the victim from her residence to his residence. They communicated before and during the Uber ride, which dropped her off at the Hollywood Hills home at 10:10 p.m. It was approximately 10:30. Defendant sent text message to the victim inquiring where she was. The people contend that there was part of the defendant's premeditated plan to cover up the murder, as she was already unalived at the time. Oh, stop that. Stop it. Stop it. Thank you. Love you too. I appreciate you. Where am I? Okay. Are you guys with me? Let me look at it. Okay, I'm going to continue. Knowing he had to silence the victim before she ruined his music career, and she had threatened very soon after her arrival at his home, defendant jabbed the victim multiple times and stood by while she bled out. At no time did he call law enforcement or 911 to take her to an emergency room to attempt to save her life. Despite knowing she was dead and her family was trying to find her, the evidence will show defendant lied and claimed he did not know where she was. In fact, defendant drove to Santa Barbara County immediately after the victim died, attempting to dispose of her property and destroy evidence. At approximately 11:30 p.m. on April 23rd, he drove away from his home as he texted and called the victim's phone, asking where she was. Again, those were acts of calculated and planned to set up his defense within a very short timeline. After the victim's vicious murder. Defendant drove his Tesla north on 101 freeway to San Marcos Pass Road near Lake Cachama in Santa Barbara County. He returned home early the following morning on April 24th before going to a radio interview for the release of his album that week. He sent 2 additional text messages. We're going to have to look at that interview, guys. Let's see. So he had a radio interview on April 24th of last year. Okay. He sent 2 additional texts to the victim's phone that day, which obviously went unanswered because she was already dead. April 26th, defendant never attempted to contact her again. Okay. Tellingly, the defendant subsequently purchased tools to carry out his plot to dismember and dispose of the victim's body. April 24th, he ordered a shovel from Home Depot that was delivered to his home from Postmates. On May 1st, defendant ordered Amazon delivered 2 chainsaws. Oh my God! What is in that guy's head? Because let me tell you something. His music is weird to me. It's weird. I don't understand any of it. It's all creepy to me. Oh my God. This is awful. On May 5th, 2025, defendant ordered Amazon delivered a body bag. No! What? You could get a body bag on Amazon. You can, oh my God. Heavy duty laundry bags and a blue inflatable pool. He made these purchases under a fake name, Victoria Mendez. On May 8th, defendant returned to the same area in Santa Barbara County, leaving his home around 11:30 p.m. He returned again on May 31st. This is an isolated site of a SR 154 where the defendant's identifications were discovered. Okay, so her stuff. January 2026. On July 7, 2025, defendant ordered another Amazon delivered a bird cage to his home under the same fake name as part of the plan to insinuate evidence. What is a bird cage? Anybody know what that is? A bird cage. Is it like a bonfire, but it's something contained? I don't know. I'm just guessing. Moreover, the defendant took horrifying measures to discard the victim's body after placing her body into the blue inflatable pool to prevent her blood from spilling onto the garage floor. Defendant used a chainsaw and perhaps other to cut off her limbs. Small blue plastic fragments were found embedded in the victim's remains. Wow. This is crazy. Where am I? Hold on. Which were collected by LA Medical Examiner. The fragments were analyzed by the LAPD's Forensic Science Division Trace Analyst Unit. An expert will be able to make a physical fit match. Hold on. Here we go. From the blue fragments of the blue inflatable pool purchased. Do they have all that? Do they have the pool and all that? I don't know. I'm guessing. On May 2025, in order to distance himself from the victim, he amputated her left ring and pinky fingers because the ring contained tattoo with his name. Her fingers have not been recovered. Oh, Jesus. See? Oh. Defendant then placed her head and torso into a cadaver bag he purchased. He placed her limbs into a garbage bag, which he deposited into the front trunk, layering the cadaver bag on top. For several weeks, or possibly months, defendant left the victim's body to decompose and assess. What is going on? What is going through his head, you guys? I mean, yeah, he dismembered her and just put her in a car, and he thought it was all going to go away. This is sad. For several weeks or months, defendant left the victim's body to decompose in his Tesla. He lied to friends, business associates, and others who noticed a strong smell of decay in and around his home and vehicle. Before leaving on his concert tour at the end of July, he parked his Tesla on the street in the corner of his home. Why? Whatever. LAPD served a search warrant at the defendant's home on September 17, 2025, after the victim was identified by LA Medical Examiner. On September 16, 2025, inside the garage, detectives discovered evidence consistent with the dismemberment of the victim's body in the inflatable pool, which contained multiple linear cuts. Several biological samples which tested positive for blood were collected within the garage area. DNA analysis determined various samples match the victim's genetic profile. Hi, Rhonda. On December 9, 2025, medical examiner ruled the death a homicide caused by 2 penetrating injuries to the torso. On January 7, 2025, victim's U.S. That's what I was wondering. The U.S. passport card. How did she get that? Was found by Caltrans worker off of SR 154, Santa Barbara County. Evidence. The people will present evidence at the prelim, including but not limited to photographs, Oh my God, they're going to show photographs of her. Description. Description of photographs. The victim naked, as well as while she was engaged with defendant in sexual activity at the age of 13. Oh my God, it's going to be bad. All the evidence constitutes um, child abuse material. The photographs themselves will not be presented. While all possible charges could be proven, okay, while all possible charges that could be proven were not filed, the CSAM proof is into their ongoing sexual relationship while the victim was 13 and 14. Numerous text messages between the defendant and the victim, evidence in their sexual relationship, pregnancy, abort, the use of Plan B emergency contraceptions. Messages through March 2025 prove defendant continued to manipulate the victim as she messaged, "All we do is have sex and just hang out, man. I want more than that for myself." These messages were obtained by the defendant's iCloud data. See, people are so stupid. I'm just saying. I mean, it's your electrical devices that's going to get you every time. Defendant cell activity and communications from defendant's iPhone and Tesla, which demonstrate defendant's activities from April 22nd, 2025 to April 24th, 2025, including a trip to Santa Barbara County in the middle of the night after the victim arrives at his Hollywood Hills. Surveillance video of defendant driving his Tesla on July 29th, 2025, for the last time before parking the vehicle and leaving it on tour at the end of July. What is he thinking, you guys? For real. Let me come into my chat. Okay? Let me come into StreamYard. Where are we? Okay. This is crazy. Incinerator. Okay. So kind of like when people get cremated. Hello, Rhonda. He's a mess. Look at him. He's just weird. He's just a weird individual. Oh no. You did not, Amber. Hello. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. People don't get notifications and it really makes me mad. This is very disturbing. It's icky. It's really icky. Here we go. DNA, hold on. DNA developed from blood stains collected from defendant's garage, which matched the victim's genetic profile. Proof of defendant's Amazon purchases and deliveries to his residence, including 2 chainsaws, a bag, inflatable pool, heavy-duty laundry bags, a burn cage on April 24th. After April 24th. Proof that defendant's purchase and delivery from, what is Postmates, you guys? I don't know. Of a shovel from Home Depot at his home on April 24th. Uber records showing defendant's transaction when he ordered Uber to pick up the victim from her home and transport her that night of April 23rd, 2025. Gosh, this is sad. Proof of defendant's lucrative career as a singer-songwriter prior to April 23rd, 2025. Defendant has an album release party on the night of April 24th, 2025, before embarking on an international tour in late July 2025. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, he's just going to go along with his life. See, there was something already in his head, a fantasy to do this. You just don't wake up one day and say, hey. Text messages exchanged between the defendant and victim on April 23rd and April 22nd, 23rd, where the victim threatened to expose defendants and destroy his career. Oh, God. I wish she wouldn't have said that. Jesus. Conclusion. This brief is filed to assist the court in understanding the scope of relevance of evidence the prosecution intends to present at the prelim hearing. The prosecution has issued numerous subpoenas and is prepared to proceed with the prelim. The defense has multiple opportunities to request continuance but has not done so. Furthermore, California Penal Code requires the defense to provide at least 2 court dates notice to request a continuance. In view of the limited scope of evidence to be presented at the prelim, detailed in this brief, there should be no substantial impediment to moving forward with a scheduled hearing. There you go. Wow. It's going to get ugly. I mean, it's bad. Bad, bad, bad. This is bad. When is the prelim? Does it say? Do we got a date? I gotta catch up on all this. You know what's sad? We don't get to watch this one. I mean, I don't. What's wrong? I hope so. I hope so. You won't believe what I was just watching. We got to do it, girl. We got to do it. We got to do it. And thank you, everybody, for being here. Please hit the like. Okay, so now we were going to go to, and what is wrong with people in the world? So they're trying to blame the parents. People are weird. The parents are getting attacked, you guys. This is sick. There's some sick fans out there. Okay, so TMZ, they got their hands on everything. I guess maybe the family signed a contract with them. I don't know. I'm just speculating at this point to do everything with TMZ. They give TMZ all the information. That's what I'm saying. So what happened here? So people are saying this. Celeste's dad never met David nor received money from him. Look at that pretty little girl. Look at that demon. You can just tell his eyes are like dead, you guys. His eyes are like dead. So here we go. Celeste's father says he never met David, much less received any money from him, despite rumors floating around that the family hometown that the singer was giving funds to the Rivers family. There's been online speculation, including on Reddit and Facebook, springing up around Lake Elsinore, California, located about 2 hours southeast of LA, that the disgraced singer and murder suspect gave money to the family. Stop it. What's wrong with you people? The dad tells TMZ through his attorney, I never had any contact with this guy. We haven't received any money from him or anyone in his family. The family is so devastated and exhausted after David's first court appearance in the murder case last week, they decided not to talk to the public or the media. I don't blame them. Now that they're dealing with gossip, it's supposedly being paid off. See, what is going on with the world now? What really is going on? Okay, social media can be a good thing, right? But it also can be the devil's playground. How sad. Oh, that's what I want to talk about. Did you guys ever watch Storage Wars? I did at one time. Well, there's a guy that just, because he was being bullied online. I'm like, what? A star? Like, well, he's not a star to me, but he starred in that Storage Wars, right? But it's like, wow. Okay, so he was being cyberbullied. He was being bullied online. He was being bullied. Can you believe that? Okay, I'm going to carry on. You sent me some? Where? Where did you send them? Did you send them to my email? I just seen this today. Okay, so let's see, where are we? According to prosecutors, investigation claimed that the singer. Okay, so we already know. See, look at him out. Look at those eyes, you guys. Look at that. But he had darkness in those eyes, anyways. Okay, let's see here. So we already know all this. Okay, okay, okay. We already know all that because we just read it. Why is he hanging around young kids to begin with? Jeez. Okay, so let's see. ID was found. Her ID was found in a remote area. The family reacts. Parents investigated. Jesus. Why were the parents investigated? Come on now. Okay, they had a memorial site. Okay. What else? Okay, I think we're gonna have to watch some of his stuff because he's a strange individual. Let's see what the family's been going through here. Okay. Oops. Hold on, I gotta look at my phone. Something's wrong here. Hi Betsy, how you doing? No, what's going on? I mean, I'm telling you guys, I really don't care for TMZ, but they do get the information, but they're just trying too hard. Okay, so parents cleared in 2024 child neglect probe. What? What's going on here? The parents were investigated over allegations of child neglect and abuse about a year before David allegedly murdered the 14-year-old runaway. Um, when Celeste went missing from her family's home in Riverside County, officer tells us it opened an investigation the year of April 27th. The year on April 27th. We'll be talking about 2024. I don't know. Or 2025. It's got to be 2024. I don't know. That was a couple weeks after Celeste was reported missing for the second time. See, she was one of those type of runaways. You know what I mean? I don't mean it like that, but she'd run away, come back, run away, come back. Um, oh, on TikTok. Well, hello, hi, how you doing? I don't think he kept her finger, but he cut it off because, yes. I don't understand who else unalived somebody and did a half job. Oh, that guy Joel from Wisconsin. Remember what he did to his parents? His name is Joel something. Let me look. Hold on. I'm going to see if you guys remember this guy. He did some really crazy shit. Do you guys remember that case? I'm going to find it first. Oh my God. That was bad. What was his name? Joel Guy Jr. Oh, do you guys remember that case? Joel Guy Jr.? If you don't know, he unalived his parents, cut them up, put his mom's head in a boiling pot. Okay? He's 28 years old. It's premeditated. He left the receipt in there, and he didn't clean up the crime scene. It was a crazy case, you guys. I'm going to show you what he looks like. He's very scary looking. Very disturbing. I'm going to show you guys a picture. Hold up. We're going to go to YouTube and look at him. Hold on. If you guys didn't see this, I don't know what to tell you. This guy's crazy. Okay, hold on. Try. Come on, please. Boy, he's sick. Okay, guys. I can show you right now. Oh my God, here it is right there. Oh my God, they showed the pictures. Okay, let's finish this one first. I'm sorry. I go from one thing to another. I am so sorry. And I know you guys can't keep up with this weird brain of mine. Okay, so it's unknown who called a complaint. It was probably freaking David. But sources tell TMZ the person expressed concern about a juvenile who had run away. When deputies responded and interviewed everyone at the home, Celeste's home, but the investigation found no evidence of child neglect. Deputies were unable to interview Celeste, who had not been located, therefore were unable to determine if a crime had occurred. Okay, so this was in 2024. The family reported her missing in February and April. So 2 different months, 2024. Okay, the deputies called David on February 17th after finding his number in her phone records. And he said he last spoke to her on February 13th and 14th and didn't know she was a minor. Okay, we already know this. We already went through all this. All right. That ain't nothing new. This guy's disturbing. Okay, let's look at something else disturbing. Do you guys remember Joel Guy Jr.? Well, you're going to find out right now. I'm going to show you people. Look at this guy. Look at this. Hold on.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your time and attention this week. I want to thank you in advance. We expect to prove to you beyond a reasonable doubt that on November the 26th of 2016, Joel Michael Guy Sr. was viciously attacked in his home.
Oh, stop it, lady. That ain't what happened. Look at him. Look at this weirdo. They had him cleaned up here. He's cleaned up here, you guys. Haircut, everything.
Blood staining evidence in this exercise room that indicated that there was a fierce struggle. In one corner of the room, there is blood evidence to show that there was thrashing.
Oh, God, I can't believe that. He even bought acid, okay? He bought acid. Okay, here's some of the pictures. Okay, let's look.
As you can see from the crime scene tape, it's very windy, and that's going to matter in just a minute in the video.
Remember that?
It's very windy that day. So in the video, in just a moment, you're going to see why that matters. Because this is something that we would not normally do.
See, I watched this stuff as it was playing out. I think this video is when they're going to go walk through the house.
On a scene that's about to happen. That would probably be, yeah. So where I can kind of explain what we're coming to as we come to it.
Yeah, because it's so graphic, you guys. They had to be careful how they did this because it was graphic.
And this is just like approaching the garage. And this evidence marker is on its side to mark this piece of evidence. And it's so windy, it blows it over. And so I'm using my gloved hand to grab it and put it within, like inside the garage, to keep it from blowing away again. So this is approaching through the garage. Into a sort of eat-in kitchen area.
Look at that. Look at how he left the house. Look at how, I don't mean to laugh. It was a very sad case and very gruesome. But look at, you guys. Hello? Anybody? Anybody? Hello? Hello? Hold on. I'm trying to fix my phone here. It's not working. So I can look at the chat. So this was a very gruesome case, needless to say. Okay, here we go. I'm sorry. I had to fix my phone so I can look at your guys' comments. Here we go.
So table in the eat-in kitchen.
Look at that.
Random items in the kitchen floor. And then this is the kitchen proper.
Oh, great. Here we go. Look at that. Look at.
So it's important.
Could you imagine being law enforcement and looking in that pot right there? This is how he left the house. Okay, I think this was the problem with him. I mean, this is like over 5 years ago, but the trial was 5 years ago. I think he was 28 at the time, and mommy and daddy did not want to pay his way no more because he was the baby, and they paid for everything, and it was coming to an end. Yeah, oh yeah. There's acid in, you should see everything. There's so much. I mean, oh, it was bad, you guys.
There's a note here that the stovetop is on
Oh
in
my God,
this
it's
large
still on.
stock pot.
Holy shit.
Do you have any knowledge of anything being inside the stock pot?
No.
Wow.
So this is continuing kind of to the other side of the kitchen counter. And then on into the formal dining room area of the residence.
Look at him. Yeah, it's been a while, Rhonda, hasn't it? But the David case got me thinking of this guy, this weirdo. You guys, he left all this behind. He did not clean up his evidence, you guys. Oh no, not at all. Because he's a weirdo. I know. Yeah, her head was in there.
So I'm stepping into the foyer of the residence. This is the front door, and it faces the street.
Oh, that's right. He messed with that.
And here I'm noting that the heating unit for the house, for the downstairs of the house, is set to 90 degrees, and it was very, very warm in there. And that's the front door and some miscellaneous groceries.
Wow.
That are sitting in the floor.
They asked you whether or not there was perishables in those groceries.
There were. So this is just a half bath that's in the downstairs. So this is the living room downstairs in the residence. And you can see on this side, it's open to the eat-in kitchen. This is the back door, and you'll note it's missing a doorknob.
Can you tell us whether or not that heating device is activated?
I don't believe this one was on. So off the living room here is this kind of little office area.
Oh, shoot.
So that's what that next doorway is.
Stop. Court TV, why'd you have to do that? Sorry, guys. Forensic shows the blood splatter. Do you guys want to see that? Do you want to see that? He is a weirdo. I think, I can't remember, it's been so long. I think his siblings went to check on them. I think they think. You want to, okay, let's watch blood splatter. I mean, come on, there's a bloodbath. He also took the stand, by the way.
So this is back through the foyer.
Hold on, we already seen this. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, Court TV, why are you doing that?
So there's some reddish brown staining right here. And we refer to things that we believe to be blood as reddish brown staining in forensics before they're tested and confirmed by a lab to be blood. So if you hear us refer to RBS or reddish brown staining, that's what that is.
RBS.
So here's more RBS down the side of the wall, and here at this gate, and on the banister as well.
You see all that, you guys? I mean, it's up and down the walls and everything, you guys. Look at this. Look at this.
So this is just the landing at the top of the stairs, just kind of small. almost foyer type area.
Sorry if I'm being loud. Come on, I could take better video than you people. You evidence people. Evidence collector.
There's more of that reddish brown staining.
Why aren't they
on the
marking
wall.
that? Why aren't they marking that? Jesus.
And this is the master bedroom of the residence. And I know we had to turn the volume of the video down so that you could hear me speak while I describe it, but the sound in the video changes at this point. There's a loud noise in here because there's a heater on and blowing within the room.
Yeah, there is a lot. Yeah.
Yes. You can see the bag moving right there and the breeze being put off from the heater.
Do you guys see that? Look at all the power tools and stuff. Like a sledgehammer, but I think this stuff here. I'm not 100%. Maybe she'll say that's the acid because he tried to get rid of them with that too.
Turned on I think at the highest setting it could go.
I mean, how do you defend something like that? Right?
This is one of my coworkers who's also on scene with me. So this is the heater that was on. Yes, it is set to be number 3 setting, which is presumably the highest fan setting on it, like a fan. And this is going into the master bath.
Okay, actually, now that you say that, this case, because I looked, I knew about it during COVID, right? But I guess this happened in 2016. Yeah. Where did they find him? At his house? I don't mean to laugh, but come on. He left it like that. I mean, come on now. He was mad because his parents were going to quit paying his way. 28 years old when this happened.
Bathroom. So what you're seeing here is
okay. They were put in these tubs. I think his dad is in there.
Plastic sheeting that's on the ground in 2 large Rubbermaid type tubs. And this is a shower with a hose attached to the top attachment. The shower head has been removed and a hose has been put there instead, like a garden hose type of thing.
Oh my.
And in your own words, I know maybe difficult, but you could describe to them the user to
It was liquid with pieces of human body in it, in each of them. Both tubs had body parts in them and they were kind of bulging on the sides.
Amber, stop it. Look at that. I'm sorry. Don't look at that. Look at that. We know what we're looking at now. Look at him. Look at his eyes. He's going back to that moment because he's sick like that. What did he say when he testified? I can't remember. It's been that long, but it was shocking. This whole thing was shocking. Yes. Yep. Let's continue. Almost done. Look at him. Ooh.
I'll ask you, is there a heater in the bathroom?
There is a heater in the bathroom. At this time, it's not on. But the master bedroom area of the house was definitely the warmest part of the house. And the upstairs was even warmer than the downstairs of the house. So to the best of my recollection, the only heater that's on besides the central heating and air units is the one here in the master bedroom. See, this is the heater I was talking about that's in the master bedroom, but it's turned off right now. It's unplugged.
See, he loved his mama, but had to take her out, and he didn't like his dad. Do you guys want to hear his testimony? Let's see how long it is. Hold on. Testifying. Hold on. Oh shit. Hold on a minute. I'll find it first. See, he even wrote about it. Look at this, you guys. That's his friend. Wasn't he on the stand? Let's see. Oh, his sister hates him. What is he doing? Maybe not. Maybe I was wrong.
The man accused of killing and then dismembering his parents spoke in court today. The crime happened in 2016. Joel Guy Jr. spoke on the eve of jury selection in his trial. The 32-year-old faces charges of murder and abuse of a corpse.
Now, he asked the judge in the case for the death penalty if convicted.
Wow.
10 News reporter Yvonne Thomas was inside the courtroom and has the story.
Joel Guy Jr. made one last appearance in court before jury selection, but this time he spoke directly
jury selection
to the judge about the death penalty.
It seems from the perspective sort of absurd to force protection onto a defendant that does not qualify.
Remember, Guy Jr. filed a handwritten motion to Judge Steve Sword, giving him the permission to impose the death penalty if Guy is convicted of murder. Judge Sword explained in court, since the district attorney's office is not seeking the death penalty, he as a judge cannot impose it. It's out of his power. After that, both Guy's defense team and the prosecutors discussed adding a few more pieces of evidence into the trial, mentioning a few phone calls made from jail. And now it is time to select a jury. That process will begin Thursday morning starting at 9 a.m. with the trial set to begin on Monday, September 28th.
Okay, guys, I was wrong. I was wrong. I thought it was Wisconsin. Why did I think it was Wisconsin? It was in Tennessee. This happened in Tennessee. Knoxville. And he was arrested, let's see, at his residence in Baton Rouge. East, let's see, who arrested him? Hey, he was in New Orleans, Baton Rouge, East Baton Rouge Sheriff's Office. So he went back home, you guys. He went back home and was over money. Money. Sad. Okay, I just want to show that. Yep, he's right by you, girl. He lived by you. That could have been you. No, I'm just kidding. Girl, it could have been you. Okay? Okay, I don't think there's anything more. Oh, let's look at David. Very strange, you guys. He's very strange. Let's go to his YouTube. I wonder if I'll get a copyright. We will see. That it is crazy, you guys. Girl, yes, it could have been you. It could have been you in that tub, in that plastic tub, and acid. Can you imagine? See, this guy's weird. Okay, everybody's got different type of music, but I don't understand his. And he's very well known and liked. Was. Oh. He was in what is it? Fortnite. Okay, so it's been a year. What was he doing a year ago? Let's look. He was making videos. See, he looked like a good kid. I watched this little documentary here. Oh, it was ready to go. So I watched this documentary, and he seems so normal, right? When was this? 2 years ago.
Yeah, everything that's happened in the past.
He's got a little brother that looks up to him. This is the only song I know. But his family is like normal. Voice note, great. It's weird. It's different, ain't it? I think I can do better.
15 years of my life.
Oh, I'm gonna get copyrighted, you guys. Oh God. Let's go to his parents. Here we go. Go for my channel. I just want you guys to hear what his parents have to say. Good people. Do you guys know who Billie Eilish is or whatever? Now her music is strange too, right? But she's extremely popular and rich. I guess that's a new thing to sing like that. I don't know. Ouch. Sings through his knowing. I don't know. It's just weird. Yes. The dad looks really young. The dad looks like he's in his 20s, like his late 20s, not his late 30s. Got some good genes there. So, yeah, I don't know anything else, people. Now it's going to be in my head. You don't care. I don't care.
Hello. Do you want to play a game?
That's right. That just happened. Again. Again. Let's play a second of this. Just a second, because I got a copyright last time. Oh my God. Here we go. Here I am talking. I only played a tiny bit because what's going to happen, Devo does not like you playing their music, and they're going to block my video. They're going to block my live. That's what's going to happen. If it's not there, it's because Devo does not approve. But all I got to do is take it out, and my video will be back up. Okay? Alan is back. Alan's been back. I've been peeping on Alan. Okay? Because I wanted to make sure he's okay, right? And I want to see Selena. I want to see Selena, her sister. I want to see Angel. They got, what has he got? Bro something. He lives in his own little world. Yeah. So he got his main channel back. I think he got a strike. I don't know what happened, actually. And I think he knows that I'm reviewing him because he said something about his mouth and the way he was talking. Because the way he was talking was messed up. You can't. No, you can't do that. It was really gross. I mean, he could do what he wants, but he was bummed out. He thought he wasn't going to get his channel back. Well, it was just a strike. I don't think he realized that it'd be 7 days. See, this is disturbing to me. Okay, let's go. Let's go check on Alan. See, guys, look it. Come on. Crash that whip. See, I peek. I don't watch the whole thing. Don't even go there. Let's see what's going on.
Right now.
What's going on? He's living in his van. He's living in a van down by the river. Okay. That's a sports walker.
I cannot.
Oh.
When I was in North Carolina, I did.
Okay, see what happened. He was going back into the trailer. Yes, bam. When you end your live, go to TikTok and check out the 3 videos I said. Yes, thank you. We're going to talk about Daryl. I want to talk about Daryl. Should I make that a whole different live? I think maybe I should. I really want to discuss that about Daryl Sheets. Yeah, that's going to have to be a separate live because it's serious. He was sneaking into the trailer where he got kicked out and somebody turned him in. I don't know who turned him in. It's probably his neighbors. I don't know. He's thinking it's YouTube, but I think it was the neighbors, honestly. So then, just to piss people off, he was camping out front in the grass. Look who's here. Corrupt. What is up, my dude? What is up? So yeah, he got kicked out of there, you guys. Mm-hmm. And then I watch these people. Oh, sorry. They're supposed to be his friends, right? They're not. They're not being his friends. Are you? Did your wife make something good? Did your beautiful wife make something good? I here am doing talking about whatever, different cases. All different things now. All different things in one line. That's what I do. I'm going to be having surgery on my eyes, so I'm going to put in the work. I'm going to put in the work. Corrupt. That's right. So TMZ, stop it. Stop it, TMZ. Those are, you're so silly. Watermarking court documents that the LA prosecutor put on their website. Silly. So if anybody wants what I just read, let me know and I'll send it to you. I actually do want, you do? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, I wish I had somebody that would cook for me. Yeah, maybe someday. Oh, Misty, if you're here, guess who messaged me yesterday night before I went to bed? Our Aussie girl, people. Our Aussie girl did. She's still struggling. You guys know her daughter died, right? And it was around the time of her daughter's been gone going on 2 years now, and she's struggling right now, and so she feels like she's being a bad friend. No, she's not. No, she's not. She's got to do what's right for her right now to keep her shit together, right? But we're here for her. I'm always here for her. But she hasn't failed anybody. She don't got to worry about it. I ain't going nowhere. Good day, mate. I'm not going nowhere. So if you're watching, I'm not going nowhere. I'm supposed to be going to Australia. Like at the end of the year. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Okay, let me show you guys one other thing that I've seen here. Boy, where are the pictures? Look at him. Look at him, people. Let's look. We are going to the Reddit. I will share the Reddit. Here's a link to the Reddit. If people don't have it, you get a lot of good stuff here and a lot of good information. Okay? Okay. There you go. Why are you doing Hello Kitty stuff, you weirdo? I think that's weird. Look at the eyes. Oh. There's his garage. TMZ. Jesus. Wow. Beautiful girl. All right, but if you want to see things, go to there. Go to that Reddit. My rose bushes are blooming so nicely. Oh, you got rose bushes? Awesome. You know what I wish I had? Lilac. Lilac bushes. I'd love to smell lilacs. What time is it? Okay, I got a question. Who wants to do an episode on Daryl Sheets? Let me know. Let me know. And let's put some fire in the chat, people. That's right. Fire in the chat. Fire. Let's do it. Misty, okay. I wish I had a whole yard of white tulips. All right, cool. And I will look at what you sent me. Wonderful. I like that. I like having help. Okay, we're going to do Daryl Sheets because I think we need to talk about it. Because, okay, I'm not famous or anything, right? But it's talking to anybody. This can happen to anybody, you guys even, just for being in somebody's chat that somebody don't like. This guy took his own life. I'm going to show you his face, people, if you don't know who he is. I do. Because of cyberbullying. You guys. Remember this guy? He was like a pain in the ass. But he was funny. But I only watched a few seasons of it because I don't watch TV. But that show was on, what, 13 years? Something like that? I don't know. You guys remember him? From Storage Wars? If you would like the ones, you will cry. Well, anyways, he was cyberbullied. And that's why he's no longer here. So you can be famous and you can be a big bad guy like that and put on that persona, you know, on the show. It's on the show. And you got bullied. So you can be any age, sex, anything. And it affects you. It affects you. It's just not, you know, kids anymore. I like Gerald Grant and his son. Yeah, they were funny. And he was so cocky. I mean, that's cool. He kept that show going. Are you? Are you cleaning? Okay. I see. I see how it is. I went to my appointment, by the way. It went good. It went good, 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 good. Amber, it went good. I'm so burnt out on doctors, so I really am. I went to too many this week. What did I do, you guys? 3 different doctors? I mean, oh God, I'm so burnt out. But I'll be able to see, and I'm excited for that. Did you get my email so I can send you videos? I gave you my email. Did you send me videos? Let me look. No. Shoot. Come on. I want my body cam footage. Get on it. Sorry, guys. I figured by tonight I would have had it. I really did. But that's okay because, it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm bringing the entertainment, people. We're going to be entertained. Aren't we, Amber? Yeah, I'm just so burnt out. It's a lot to take in, but I'll be able to see. Um, I've been having a lot of problems. I sent you videos. Oh no, I didn't. You know what? Shit. This is my email. Let me- Oh yes. Oh yes. Right, right, right. Oh my God. When I see that, I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe it. I forgot. I told you people. I FOIA'd so much shit in January and February. I didn't even. I can't keep it together. Oh, okay. Oh, she got your email instead. I see how you are, Rhonda. Good. I'll take a look at all that. We're gonna do Daryl Streets later. Okay? How about that? I like that because I think it's important. Because let me tell you something. I have been bullied on here, and it continues to this day. You never know what's going on in somebody's life, right? You don't know their mindset, right? Because I said something at one point in time. Don't worry, guys, I'd never do anything to myself. But one day, because of my loss of my daughter, I don't want people thinking I'm going to take my own life, but you just don't know what's going on to somebody's in real life. You've got to be careful of what's going on. You're responsible for your own words, right? Um, but I'm okay. I'm okay, people. I'm talking about people being bullied on here. See this guy right here? This is a guy from Storage Wars. And hi, how are you? Thank you for coming in here, by the way. And he took his own life a few days ago because he was cyberbullied. He was getting bullied online. Isn't that crazy? That drove him to not be here no more. That's a guy from Storage Wars, if you don't know. But yeah, and I think it's important we talk about this. I know, isn't it? It is horrible. Because, okay, people will watch and they'll think what they watch is a lot of it's like real life, right? I mean, weirdo people that, are in a basement that don't go touch grass or anything, right? And I don't know, there's weirdos out there and it's scary and it's dangerous. Very scary. It's right to be sad. It's okay to cry. Right, right. It is. But people just don't know what's going on in your life. And that's how I try to live life. Would I want would I want to be treated like that? I try to be careful of my words. Oh yeah, I've messed up. But you know what? I come and fix it. because my intention is never to hurt anybody. Well, maybe somebody, but nah, I'm just kidding. My ex-husband, I don't give a shit. All right? All right. He ruined my life. He ruined my life. Yeah, he was in Arizona, and I guess just before he passed away, I tried to find it. He did have in 2020, because this went on for 5 years. In 2020, he did have a civil case, but they couldn't find the right address, so the judge closed the case or whatever it may be. But TMZ says, and I don't know if they're right, they could be, that he filed another civil suit for cyberbullying just before he passed. It's called main character syndrome. Nobody sees people from TV or even bigger YouTube creators as people. Right. They see them as if they can have normal lives or feelings. Right. I mean, look at you. You're a big YouTuber. He had to move because he couldn't take the bullying. I know, he moved to Arizona. It's terrible. I want to know who did it. I'm just curious. But we will find out. We're going to look into this. And I think the FBI, no, I don't know who's the FBI. They're looking into the bullying. I don't know if he left a note behind or what, but that's what drove him to do what he did. Very sad. Yep. And they look at how social media is. It's gotten so ugly. It never used to be like this 5-6 years ago. Nothing like this. Um, this doxing stuff, there wasn't anything like that, like it is now. It's a devil's playground. Exactly, and people don't see me as a normal person that have normal issues, and I'm not allowed to have bad days. Exactly. Yep. You're a real person, man. Or his son. God. Well, we'll find out because we're going to do a thing on him. And I have there's YouTubers on here. I'm not going to say who they are or whatever. They actually live around me. But I would never go to their area. I would never say who they are. If I was in public, I would not record them because I'm not weird like that. But I would say hi. And that would be it. You just got to be careful. Sick. That's a fear of mine. I know I am somebody to me in my heart, but I'm a nobody, right? But I'm afraid that someone's going to come and, I don't know, mess with me. Well, I'm not afraid, right? Because I will fight for myself. Yes, prayers to the family. I thought you would like it. Same day, did your bowling in life, and I hurried up and sent it to you the same day. I know I don't like. I've been bullied on here, people, and it was bad. These people were evil. I never had that. I've never been bullied before, cyberbullied ever. It was unbelievable to me. But I'm still here and I'm still standing and I'm not going nowhere. So there's that. Did you all see Kathy? Oh God, what is she doing now? I've had so many people come up to me. Oh my God, really? Oh, that's not cool. No. Absolutely not. Not when you have your kids around. That's creepy. Can you do a live about it? I'll do a live about whatever you want. Yeah, that's sick. Yep. Yep, social media has changed. And then you get bad actors that intentionally do things that they're not just harming the creator, they're harming everybody in their life. Right? Innocent people. And there's no reason for it, honestly. There's no reason for it at all. But whatever. Who am I? I made a video for her on TikTok, by the way. It was pretty creepy. I couldn't believe I did it. You did? Oh my God. Cool. I'm muted? No, I'm not. I'm not muted. I don't think I am. Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Testing, testing, testing. I'm getting away with it. I shouldn't be muted because I got a big mouth. Hello? Oh, yeah, I'm here. Oh, my God. I don't know. Maybe it's YouTube. Maybe it's YouTube. I hate that when that happens. Maybe they're trying to shut me up. Just kidding. Maybe you're just being a little paranoid. Okay? Maybe somebody's in my StreamYard. Hello? Anybody in my StreamYard? Just saying. Just kidding. I'm kidding. All right, this is what we're going to do, people. I'm going to be coming back. I'm going to get everything together so we can talk about Daryl Sheets here. Oh my God. Did he tell you? Did he do that to me? Where's Corrupt? Corrupt? I heard things about you. I'm going to shut my freaking mouth because I'm going to get in trouble. I'm going to get my ass in trouble. I'm going to get my ass in trouble because I think I'm funny. And somebody will take it the wrong way. I'm never serious, people, right? I try to be light in everything. Okay, I do get mad every now and then, but, you know, that's when I got to stick up for myself. I think he did. I think I'm going to get the quotes and show you people. I'm going to shut up right now. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to shut up. Carolyn Cooper's still here. Wonderful. All right, I'm going to get going for now. And I'm going to come back. I'm going to get everything ready for a new live. All right. I want to thank everybody for being here. And Rhonda, I'm going to go check out what you sent me. So thank you, everybody. Love you. Be safe, okay? Turn on your VPNs. Bye-bye.